Hi, how are you doing this morning, afternoon, evening, night? Whatever time of day it currently is, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Last night was the craziest I've ever slept in my life. I woke up and felt paralyzed. So I'm feeling pretty good right now. Other than that, let's find out who the universe has chosen for today's opponents. Now, one thing before this game right here, against Grun 23 from France, I chess.com was going nuts. Like it was taking 3 minutes to find an opponent, and every time I found an opponent, it was 1,500 and above. I've never experienced that before. But anyways, we finally found a normal opponent for us, and I have some crazy things to say. Yesterday was a crazy day for me. I not almost. I did get framed by the police yesterday. I got framed. Me and okay, so let me explain it. Right, I work for I do some journalism work, and I was with one of the senior workers, and we were at this youth concert event at a rec center. And before you go into the event, there's this line. So we were interviewing people in the line, getting quotes, doing our regular job. We were doing our job, right? And uh, near the front of the line, there were these firecrackers in the grass. Because I wasn't in line, I was kind of off to the side. So that's where the firecrackers were. What is this? I don't take this, right? I don't believe so. I think that is I think that is bait or something. So there's these firecrackers in the grass that I'm standing in, and I step on one of the firecrackers. And mind you, we're in the hood. This was in the hood, right? So the firecracker, we step on the firecracker, boom. Everybody's like, "What the hell? Oh my God, what is going on? Is somebody drive-bying? Are we about to get smacked?" You know, all of that stuff. Firecracker goes off. There's a little bit of panic. All right, completely normal. I'm like, okay, the panic dies down. I stepped on a firecracker. Big deal. And then the senior worker that I was with, he like 5 to 10 minutes later, he also steps on a firecracker. So I'm like, okay, same thing that I did, right? But it was by accident, completely by accident. And oh, what is going on here? Because you're aiming for this guy right here. My opponent here is playing goofy right now. It's a complete accident. Right after my coworker steps on the firecracker, this idiot nut police officer comes. There's so many words that I want to say, but I don't want to say it because I don't want profanity. I don't want to use profanity. And our opponent blunders the queen. Thank you very much. We'll take that. The nutty police officer here. All right, we had to find a new opponent. Road to 1800 from India. Nice to meet you. Good luck to that. So this nutty idiot police officer comes up and says to me, mind you, I'm not even the one who stepped on the firecracker the second time. I did the first time. The second time it was my coworker. This nut police officer comes up to me and she's like, if you keep doing that, you're gonna have to leave. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Like I did it on purpose, and just the way she came up was super hostile. So I'm like, and I kind of bugged out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I was crashing. I'm a bit of a crash out, but you know this was excusable because she came up and tried to frame me and say I stepped on those on accident to scare people or whatever. Mind you, I'm in my work dad fit right now. People call me Unk. Do I look like I'm trying to light off some fireworks on purpose over here at a youth event? What do I look like, lady? So I kind of went a little overboard. I could have toned it down a little bit, but it was warranted. I'm not gonna lie, it was excusable. And so my coworker, the senior worker, he's like, hey, calm down a little bit, calm down a little bit, and she keeps going, and he's getting a little tight too. So he's like, you know what, we're going into the vent because we have passes to go into the vent. So we walk to the vent to talk to some people, or we go to talk to some people to say, yo, we're here for work. We want to interview people. We're trying to get into the vent. Boom, boom, whatever. Yeah, it's completely normal. And the police officer follows us and comes with two other backup. And like, are you guys serious? We are doing work here. We're not youth trying to light off our and one of the guys, this is what really got me tight. He was like, oh, you guys brought fireworks and are lighting them off on purpose. So at this point, we're like, all right, we're just fighting a losing battle. We're literally just fighting a losing battle. Let's just go. And they're following us, trying to stop us to go in. And you can clearly see I'm still in shock by this, completely in shock, because this was the first. I've had a few police encounters. I've been pulled over before, and other instances, but this was one where like the police tried to create a false narrative and frame me, bruv, frame us. Eventually, we got into the vent, and they kept following us into the vent, telling us that we couldn't go in. But my coworker, he's pretty respected, so, and he's got his pass. So like, you know, bluff you, we're going into this vent, and like, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? So that was my day yesterday. Completely insane. That was my day. I got framed, and I honestly thought it was going to be the first time I ever got arrested, because I was kind of going. I was crashing out a little bit. Not on the verge of fighting. I was just defending myself. It's like I accidentally stepped on this firecracker. Wait a minute. Does no one know what a firecracker is? They're like, what do you mean you stepped on a firecracker? You can't step on a firecracker and it goes off. What? You know what? Sometimes I wonder, like, am I even on planet Earth? Are these people on different planets? What do you mean you can't step on a firecracker and it doesn't go off? I need to pay attention to this game because I'm very low on time. But anyways, that was my day yesterday. And I also went to go see Superman. Oh, you blended your queen, just like the last person. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. I went to go see Superman yesterday. Not bad. Not bad. I've heard mixed reviews, and I was kind of skeptical. But it wasn't the worst movie, honestly. It was. I don't know. I don't really have too many opinions on it. I think. And the next movie I want to go see is Fantastic Four, and it was different. That's what I can say about it. It was completely different Superman style of a movie, and I enjoyed my time. Not the worst movie of all time. You know, I would actually recommend it, but I would also say it's not a movie you absolutely must see, right? But that's my opinion. All right. Other than that rant, let me finish out this game because they're trying to beat me off time, and it's not gonna allow that to happen, buddy. Go ahead and march our pawn down the field, queen, and win the game. That's not good. That is not good. Okay. All right, we're cooling. We're cooling. But yeah, if you're currently watching this recording and you have had police encounters, let me know. I've had multiple police encounters actually, more than usual, and I'll give a story time on those next video actually because I really wanted to give a story time on those videos. One time we almost got into a high speed chase with one of my friends, and the other one we were having a boxing match in the and the other time we were having a boxing match in my neighborhood and the cops pulled up and we were like, "Oh my god, it's cops, we got to run." And I'm not going to say too much, but those were the times I had encounters with the cops, and I'm going to give a story time on that next video, daily videos. So tune in. Anyways, that's all I had to say, and I'll see you later. Peace. So after 30 years of attempting to find opponents, we get a 1500. So chess.com is bugging right now. I have no idea what is going on. Oh my god, dude, I'm about to throw a fit. I'm literally about to throw a fit. It's not even funny.